Hello everyone, this is Julie with Craft with Julie, and today I want to share another scrapbook page using the Unbounded Beauty Paper Collection from Stampin Up. I have already created a layout and some cards. If you've missed those videos, go back and check them out. But I just wanted to play a little bit more with this collection. I found these photos from Mother's Day 2022 that I haven't scrapbooked yet. And the roses in this photo just reminded me of the peach pie and the petunia pop in this collection, and I thought they would just go together so well. So I'm going to go ahead and use this paper along with the ephemera packs. I have pulled out the fully flowering mix and also the something for everything. I had some left over from my last project, so I'm going to see if any of those work for this page. And I think I'm going to pull in some mulberry glitter paper as well. So let's see how this page comes together. So I'm going to use white as my base. I feel like these colors are bright enough that they don't need competition. Maybe they'll help tone them down a little bit. But I just cut some strips of the different colors and patterns I thought would go well with my photos. And then I'm also bringing in that mulberry glitter paper from Close to My Heart. I still have some of that in my stash, so why not use it? And I think what I'm going to do is tear these larger strips so it has that edge to it, just to give a little bit of texture to the page. Tearing it leaves a really fun white edge, and so I'm going to go ahead and do that on all three pieces of this pattern paper. Okay, so I've got all three of those torn, and so I'm going to go ahead and start laying down my strips of paper. So I'll start with the mulberry glitter paper on the bottom and then the top, and then I'll move through the different colors. The lagoon, or sorry, it's not lagoon, pool party, I believe it's called, and then the peach pie um, pattern paper, and then the petunia pop. I will get these colors someday, so stick with me. I'll probably say them wrong, but I'll just go ahead and add those strips of paper. Okay, to add my larger strips, I'm going to just put some adhesive along the bottom so it will allow me to tuck the other ones in underneath them as I go. So that's just a little tip. If you want to do a little tucking, just put adhesive across the bottom and that will leave the top open for you to add the other patterns. I'm trying to decide if I want to, what order I want to go with on the bottom. And I think I'm going to put the petunia pop um, in the center just because it is kind of the only one that I have on this page. And then it will just mimic the top as well. I'm really loving how this is turning out. I think I made the right choice to put this on white. And then you have those the strips that are torn that bring in the white, and it just really helps kind of tone down those colors. Now this pattern or color, sorry, pattern paper collection, it features Stampin' Up's in colors for 2024 through 2026. So they're brand new colors that will be around for 2 years. I am using the peach pie to mount my photos on, and that's kind of the where my inspiration came from because those roses look exactly like the peach pie color, and so that's kind of where we started. And I'm going to go ahead and play around with these a little bit and then bring in my ephemera and see how I can accent this page. So I did end up bringing in two different ephemera packs. It's the Something for Everything. That is the pack that we use at our virtual craft day. If you haven't seen those videos, you can go back and check those out on my channel. And then I'm actually just pulled out the extras that I didn't use. And then I'm also pulled in the Fully Flowering ephemera pack. And again, I just pulled out the extras that I didn't use on our next month's project. So you'll be seeing these flowers next month as well at a virtual craft day. So it was a hodgepodge of different packs and colors, and I just kind of picked out the ones I thought would match with these patterns that I had. And I just thought it was kind of fun to add a little bit at the top and the bottom. And then ultimately I grab one of those purple flowers and I move it down to the bottom. So then I'll have my visual triangle. And oh, and here I'm adding purple to the left hand side because there is no purple over there. And so I wanted to mix that in. For the title, I dug deep into my stash again and found these wood grain die cut titles from Close to My Heart. They originally did not say mom. They had titles like Memories and Enjoy and Every, the Best and Life and Days, all kinds of different titles. And I just stole the MO and M from that collection. And I think it'll look really cute with these florals and just a nice title to add to this page. So I mess around with the ephemera a little bit. I decided to bring down one of those purple flowers, and then I'm adding some dimensionals to the back of those flowers, to some of them anyway, to pop them up a little bit. So there's different levels of dimension on the page. I love, 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 love the Stampin' Up! Linen thread. I think I'm going to have to order a spool every time I place an order because it goes with everything. It is thin enough that you can just add a little swish of it. You can actually use it to tie a little bow. And like I mentioned, it has that neutral color, so you can use it on pretty much every project. So I'm just wrapping around this thread around my fingers a few times. I'm going to put it on a glue dot, and then I'm going to slide it right underneath the flowers on the left hand side just to add a little something kind of in that photo matte space, to add a little bit of texture as well. And then I'm bringing out my in color gems, and I'm going to add a few of those around the page as well. They have all kinds of different colors, but I think I'm going to go with the purple ones, just because the flowers are purple. Um, that frame right there on the left hand side kind of has a lot of green already going on. So I just felt like the purple would add a little bit more contrast and stand out a little bit more. So hopefully this gave you a little bit of inspiration of what you can do with the Unbounded Beauty paper collection and also with your leftover ephemera pieces. If you enjoyed this video, I would love a thumbs up, maybe leave me a comment, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.